Good morning, MarketChameleon.com. I'm Adam. That's Will. What's up, my man?
Wow, there's some real tech issues.
It's always challenges, man. You know what I'm doing? I'm setting up the computer for when I'm going to the States tomorrow, right, to visit Will. So I'm setting up a separate computer to run the stream on, and got the stuff shared on Dropbox, and that was not a good system.
I love how you have to use your hands.
Dropbox, it's messing up the other and back and forth. Nobody wants to hear my problems, but this is tech problems, man. But I got it rolling, man. I got it up, brother.
It's amazing YouTube has any content. How is this even possible?
It's not that easy, man.
You're the techiest guy I know. I mean, Jesus.
Dude, the easy way, just do it on your phone, man.
When you went to that
phone,
hippie commune,
send.
When you went to that hippie commune, wasn't it down by San Diego?
It was.
If you had only gone 500 miles to the north.
Oh my God! Don't even tell me,
left.
dude. If our parents had just stayed in California rather than move back to the East Coast, man,
it wouldn't be called Google. It'd be called Adam. You'd just do all your searches on Adam.
All right, bring up your screen, brother. Everybody remember, option trading, all trading is risky. We are absolutely not telling you what to do. We're giving you some ideas about the market, and Will's going to hopefully teach you a little bit about how to use the Chameleon. What do you got for us today, bro?
I was supposed to have something.
By the way, everybody, thanks for joining us on Twitter, YouTube, the Facebook. My man Zuck, love you, bro.
You and Zuck.
Me and the Zuckster.
Zuckerberg, our boy Musk at Tesla, they all like the guaranteed income for people. They love that. They've all been sold on it.
Really? Have people decided that that's a good idea? What a terrible, terrible idea, dude. It's such a terrible idea as far as that you want to have unhappy, miserable people. Welcome to that world, man. I mean, dude, just think of your 18-year-old self. If somebody had said, look, man, I'll give you $1,000 a month for the rest of your life. Would you have signed up for that? You would be so in on that. I would still be living on a couch in Vermont, dude. I mean, seriously. I would literally be living on a couch, in Vermont, working the ski lift line, dude. Come on, man. I would have never.
Can you imagine how hard it would be to get that job?
I would never have done anything, man. Would you have done anything? It would have been a disaster.
You know what's amazing is just going down the feed, how many interesting things pop up. I didn't even look at the feed this morning when getting my information. It's just amazing. I mean, look at this unusual put volume in MMSI.
Look at that.
I mean, the Chameleon just shows you. We talked about Herman Miller yesterday, right? Didn't someone shout out about Herman Miller?
Yep. Look at that.
Yeah, well, it's a lot of sellers of those calls pouncing on the vol, taking that vol all the way down after earnings. But anyways, what I was going to look at this morning, I don't know if you're aware of this. I didn't even get the notification. I'm sure Mike knew before I did. But this new pre-market screener, this is the original, the pre-market trading. Everyone recognizes that. These are all new scanners. Actually, your watch list now shows up, which is awesome.
Holy cow, dude! Look at you,
my watch
man.
list is doing in the morning.
Does anybody even? Do we even have somebody
on that little movement? It moves, and they're constantly working.
One day, we're gonna build a piece of AI that removes my Skype screen from your screen.
And we just did. Look at the Chameleon. The Chameleon just moved it on your voice.
It got its own. I could just say Chameleon, remove my screen, and boom, there it goes, man.
But
that's some nice functionality right there. That's nice.
So I love this new screener. Shows up with anything. You can search by news if you want. Well, I'll do that.
Show the people how to get there, just so they see what screener you're on.
Wait, I just clicked over. It's just up top. I was on. This was the pre-market trading. Can you see that?
Yep, gotcha.
And then I just clicked over one. That's
gotcha.
And
so it's got the pre-market tradings one tab, pre-market screeners another, pre-market block trade screeners another.
You do these drop downs. So anything you just click on it.
Yep.
And Nike shows up, earning. We talked about their. Excuse me. Oh, that's terrible.
By the way, guys, just so you know, a lot of people don't know this. You can save your filters. So if you get a different filter that you like,
Wait.
you click on the right hand side, save new preset, and you can actually save your filters right there.
What? Are you kidding me?
I'm telling you, dude. So a lot of these things have, 20 different drop downs. You find one that this is the good one. Just save it as a preset, and then you can drop any of your watch lists in it. I mean, this is so tight, man.
It's amazing the number of stocks we talk about, but the thing that jumps out at me is all the bank stocks, the brokerage firm. I mean, they are, but we've talked about CGC before, with the weed stock. That's one of Musk's favorite stocks. PG today, Procter & Gamble, I think, had an upgrade with Goldman, set a higher price target. The news that's popping up here is some sort of leadership change. Overstock, I'm going to have to look at again today. I mean, that stock has been moving the last couple of days. I mean, all this Bitcoin's back in the news. I mean, this was such. I'm getting hives just thinking about it. It was so obvious when the news was coming out about Facebook's cryptocurrency that there were some plays here, and I completely missed.
Well, why would you say they're plays? I would say honestly, there's the opposite of plays. It's the kind of Bitcoin killer.
It's just news. It's driven news. It makes everything relevant. It just starts to get talked about.
And when it gets talked about, people are like, "Oh, they're in the crypto space."
There are only so many places for capital to flow, right? And we've been talking about this, this overstock, and we talked about whether they own Bitcoins, whatever. But it's showing up in the news today. But anyways, the banks were the things, and Nike and Apple actually jumped out at me. Their lead designer, who designed all the excellent product, is leaving.
Really?
Leaving, yeah. So
good, because
he beauty
sucks.
design lines. You look at that as bullish?
The cheese grater? Dude, that guy, can you say slipping, anybody? Holy slipping.
So anyways, looking at the bank stocks first, Bank of America.
So wait, when is that happening?
Today. He left today.
Shut up.
No, they're slowly phasing him out. He actually is leaving with a contract with Apple. He's going to do contractual work. He's starting his own design firm.
Yeah, that's Johnny Ivy. I mean, he's pretty famous. Obviously.
You think he'll upgrade our Chameleon logo for us?
I mean, dude, how could they not? I mean, it's just
you think
that company. I don't know, man. There's a lot of problems over there, I think.
Yeah, well, I'm looking at it at the short side today. But first, let's go through the bank.
But you figure, how could that guy, man, if that guy isn't making a mint over there, but it's probably not about that now. He wants to do something else, just bored or whatever,
Maybe they want to show him the door, dude.
I mean, dude, maybe this is more likely, is he wants to do stuff, and he hits the wall of bureaucracy. And what you get is, the Apple cheese grater. I mean, that's just what happened. Like, so his art, while he was allowed to run a little free under Steve Jobs, has been turned into a corporate, make everything silver and square,
I have no idea what you're talking about. But I'm sure the Chameleon community out there who are way smarter than me have some idea of where you're going with this.
Idea. All right,
I was trying to talk about the bank stocks.
All right, you're really into the banks today, man.
Well, they're moving. They all passed their stress test. I think there was one European bank, maybe Deutsche Bank. I won't even go. But one European bank did not pass, or maybe it was Credit Suisse. But anyways, they're all moving this morning. You can take a look at all of them with bullish spreads. Let's see, Goldman first.
Why would we want to be in Goldman?
Huh?
We could be in JP Morgan.
I like gold better than diamond. I love JP Morgan. It's my favorite bank.
Did see your man Diamond was calling for the $1,000. Everybody gets $1,000 a month.
I mean, listen.
All these people, look, man, it's very, very simple. You get rich or you get educated, whatever. You think you know better, dude. It's just, people end up thinking that they know the way other people should be or live or whatever. And that's not America, man. America is everybody getting to decide for themselves what they want to do. And that mass of people moving and doing what they want in a way that's not harmful, but doing what they want That's what moves us forward, not the government saying everybody gets $1,000. Dude, how could we even be considering this? This is outrageous.
No, this debate has gone on. I mean, listen, they're calling it something else, right? But welfare has existed for a long time.
I know. Haven't we learned our lessons? It doesn't work. It locks people into slavery.
Studies. Well, I'm not going to quote studies, but some people have felt that what it does is it creates a cycle of basically people who are not striving and doing
At the core, it's not even about. It's about unhappy people. Go meet some people on welfare who's our second generation. They're miserable. It's misery. And we're chaining people to that because we're just giving them stuff. It's misery. It's miserable.
Yeah. I mean, 1,000. You think about $1,000. That's $12,000 a year. Isn't that welfare?
Yeah.
Right now,
dude. Who would? Of course I'd want it, but who wouldn't want it? But still, that doesn't mean my kid wants to eat candy all day, every day. Should we give him candy all day, every day? It's a terrible. My kid wants to play 45 hours of Fortnite. That's all he wants to do. Should I let him do that? No.
I thought you tested that model out.
I did, and it failed.
Morgan Stanley's another one. So all the banks, you can. If you think this is going to last, they're all increasing their dividends. Just be aware. There's some opportunities to use some spreads. They're all well off their highs, 52-week highs. So take that for what it's worth. I did love this Taco Bell hotel.
What?
I immediately booked to this resort, Palm Springs. Taco Bell themed hotel owned by.
That is one nasty hot tub, man.
Yum Brands. No, you can take a salsa tub. In a spa.
I'm in. Okay, how do I reserve a room?
Soon they'll be getting into airlines. You can fly
because the brand Taco Bell just brings about a feeling of what? What feeling do you get that they want to move into the hotel space?
Warm and fuzzy, fat and happy. I don't know.
Yum Brands obviously a little bit bored here.
I don't know. It's great. Seems to me great free publicity.
Well, that's sure.
Great free publicity.
Where are they opening? Is that going to be a Vegas casino? Where's that one going up?
No, that's already up. It's booked out a year.
Where is it?
All the hotel rooms sold out for a year. People are flipping them out. There's now a second and third tier market in hotel rooms.
Taco Bell hotel rooms.
Yeah. No, this is real. This is a real.
What's the name of the hotel? What do they call it?
Taco Bell.
All right, man. So
it's a once in a lifetime experience to go to the Taco Bell hotel.
All I see is what's special about it. What does it have that's special?
Taco shaped.
A pool with floaties?
You get a free taco at every check-in.
It's hot, cheesy, and Instagram friendly. Come on, man.
It's amazing, right? They dared to dream. Taco
So it's
Bell.
in Palm Springs. There you go, man.
Palm Springs Hotel. Interesting. That's a very competitive business. I don't know if they're just looking to get some free advertising.
Yeah, I guess. But yeah.
People do love the Taco Bell brand. Literally those rooms sold out in the first 24 hours.
Well, dude, come on, man. That's like the condo development. It's 95% sold. Yeah, to who? To the people who built it? Come on, man. You believe that? I take that with a grain of salt, my
yes.
friend.
Soon to come a McDonald's hotel right next door.
Supposedly the jacuzzi's filled with chili. That's what Ed says.
I'm rethinking this bullish play and discussion.
No, you're right, man. Dude, look, the hotel costs $10 million to build. They get $20 million in free publicity. It's pretty smart, actually.
And everyone's talking about how Taco Bell has this built-in audience. And it seems to me when I go to Taco Bell, everyone's just ordering off the dollar menu. But I'm rethinking my bullish play. But if you like the bullish side of Taco Bell, there are a lot of yum brands. Yummy credit put spreads to trade here. Taking a look at the bullish market. On the bear side, Nike missed on revenue. I don't know how anyone looks at this. Actually, they missed on earnings, beat on revenue.
Mm-hmm.
My bad.
Okay.
But it's off its 52-week high. I mean, is Nike? I mean, it seems like with this World Cup right now that Nike would be all over the press. But
get some free press, yeah. Dallas is liking his Del Taco options. Del Taco. You ever trade some Del Taco?
No, is that a
I don't even know what Del Taco is.
I think it's a Texas-based taco chain.
Tacos, man. Dude, I can't wait to get. We are definitely getting some of those Frito burritos, man. Definitely.
We will, and we will certainly send that out on Twitter.
Ed opened with some Nike earning play yesterday. I think he did pretty well.
Let's hope so. But if you want to take a bearish play in Nike over the next 60 days, there are a lot of opportunities here. If you think Nike could sell off after this earnings miss.
There you go. What else you got, bro?
There you go. Well, we were talking about Apple, Ive leaving. Does this hurt the brand? Does this help the brand? I don't know. I just hate my Apple products.
I think it has realistically long term. This has no effect. I can't. I mean, his designs have been. My gut says he's been crushed over the last few years.
I'm probably wrong.
You just look at these terrible designs, dude. Look at the cheese grater that came out. If you saw the holder for the screen, oh my God, it was like a square. I mean, just no art to it. And you look at that and you go, wow, that no art piece of junk. That's a bureaucracy producing a piece of equipment. And which I get, that's what happens with these giant companies. And these giant companies, this is why these giant companies fail, right? Is somebody smaller and quicker and better comes in and does something better, does something just better, And then these ones get crushed.
I have no idea what you're talking about again. You've completely lost me.
You're like, can we just get a government entity to regulate this thing?
We need to regulate food. That's for sure. Food intake. There should be a taco tax.
So what's going on with that chart there? Scroll down a little so we can see that.
Well, this new daily VWAP standard deviation right here is very cool. It's Apple's interesting. The reason I was going to the charts is I wanted to overlay Apple and Facebook because in my head I'm bullish Facebook and bearish Apple.
Ed's chime in and he said Steve Jobs once said that once the marketing and sales department gets control over product development, it's over. Then it's over. I'd say sell Apple, but geez, they're so powerful. They got so much cash,
Yep.
It's hard, very, very hard to bet against them. Will's giving you ideas as to why it's hard. He can't switch. He wants to switch, and he can't switch. That's how locked you get into these ecosystems, right? And
have I mentioned I hate Apple?
I'm telling you, man, we should just start a company that we switch you, and we just switch people from Apple to another brand of product or from another brand to Apple, and we make it painless for people.
I did
just do that.
And don't ask me what the name of the company is because it blew right over my head yesterday, but in the back of the CNBC sound in the back as I was doing some work yesterday, there was a company that just became another unicorn. So it just raised another round of financing.
Uh-huh.
And they are basically like one of the bearish looks I'm going to look at, TripAdvisor today.
Yep.
They've basically taken that model and done what we talked about, how hard it is to change reservations, make reservations,
sure.
plan. Yep. And where, a whole reservation process, if you're on the phone, whatever, trying to plan, it could take, up to an hour, they said.
Yeah.
I found it to be longer.
Yeah.
They've got it down to 6 minutes using AI and.
Really?
But anyways, that was a conversation yesterday, and I'm sorry I missed the website, the company's name, but he says that their rate of growth is incredible, and they've gone to actually businesses and started at the executive, the C-suite for business travel, but eventually they're going to migrate all the way down to, everyday travelers.
Interesting.
Where flight is canceled, you can immediately go to the app, and the app takes care of
rebooking you.
Yeah. I mean, we've all been at the airport with a cancellation, right? And it's like the first one to the customer service or to go find. I mean, this app takes care of that.
Interesting. I think there's a need for it. I've talked about before about that at the travel agent level for people who have money, don't want to waste their time, like you. You love you wasting your time. I don't want to waste my time. If you have enough money, paying that fee basically, or paying a premium to have somebody do it for you is well worth the money.
Yeah.
Dallas is hitting up. By the way, he's saying Disney stole the head of Netflix international movies head or chief in the last day or two. So that might be a heads up.
What was that?
On
was that
either bullish Disney or bearish Netflix.
Disney grabbed a Netflix executive.
Exactly. Yep. Interesting there.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah.
Let's look at the quick Diz search.
Interesting. And Mike's appreciating the showing of the new tools. They are pretty awesome, man.
Lots of Disney bullish plays in the credit spreads. So you could get. The thing is, I don't think a lot are going to show up in Netflix on the bearish side. And they're none. So it's hard to get bearish.
Hard to get bearish. A lot of bears out there for Netflix.
Yeah.
Well, they're all seeing what we're seeing, which is, their entire model is based on these, on the ability to catch winner shows, right? Where people want to sign up for Netflix.
Yeah.
I'll just give you a hint. Something I notice on my phone is you would think a big company like that would be better at stuff. But I'm on Instagram all day and stuff, and I still get ads for Netflix asking me to sign up for Netflix. So just put that in your feather in your cap to understand that they are not so great. I mean, they're spending money on me to see their product when I'm a premium member already with them. Just a heads up, a little bit wasteful. Netflix.
Bad cookie management.
You're wasting your money. Yep.
Unusual option volume. I just wanted to see if there were any other bearish looks I could put in there. The first one that jumped out at me was TripAdvisor, particularly when I was thinking about that new unicorn in the marketplace, which I have no idea their name. I'll try to get that. I'll try to get that out today because I'm talking about something that I don't have really that much information on.
Okay.
But a lot of bearish activity in the puts in TripAdvisor. If you want to play the bearish side, there are lots of bearish credit spreads you can do in there.
There you go,
and
man.
We will leave you with that.
Nice. Bringing the heat. Everybody, thanks so much for joining us. Everybody, lots of people on the YouTube today. Some people chiming in on the Twitter. We're worldwide. We're going to see how this goes on Monday, bro. This is going to be interesting. Got my computer here, man. Look at this beast. Oh, this thing's heavy, man.
Wow. I mean, is that plugged into a Tesla?
That's like a Pro. I know. It's just like, well, this is the thing. I got that because Molly needed a new computer. She needed an upgrade, and I was like, forget this. Let's stop buying, the $500 or $600, laptops. Let's stop being stupid. We're not kids anymore. We have some money. Let's go, like, full on. Like, when you buy a laptop, spend, $1,000, $1,500 on a laptop, so it's fast. Like, you don't want to waste your time. Your time is more valuable.
You went to fourth. That was like the cost of your fourth car. Your first three cars were under $1,000.
Most definitely. So I get on. Actually, this is the thing. I bought it on Best Buy, and it's a gaming PC, right? Because they got the powerful chips, the SSD, the super processors, the big RAM, 32 gigs of RAM, the whole deal. And I'm like, oh, this is great, man. This thing's going to be fast, and it is. It's lightning, right? But the thing is like 10 pounds. It's huge. I did not, because my brain goes to, laptops are small and thin now. Not that, man. I mean, it's like literally, when you'll see it, it's like literally carrying around a brick. Fast, but heavy.
Awesome. Well, I got the cheap computer, so it'll be easy transport for me to the Jersey Shore. Yours, not so much.
All right, everybody. We hope to see you Monday. Have a great weekend.
Have a safe trip in, buddy.